Hi, we are
Hi,
live already, just like in the nick of time. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Ah, your hair looks beautiful today.
Thank you. It's kind of weird being live on the road.
Yes. Okay. Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Morning Muffin Show. Today we've got the
Morning.
Dam again with us for Town Hall Tuesday. So where are you?
Well, I'm in Houston, Texas. Well, I had my mask on, but I just took it off for filming.
Well, you're outside. That's okay.
Yeah. Well, I try to keep my mask on all the time. I do not want to stop working. I want to work when I come back.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me, um, what is the temperature in Houston, Texas right now?
It's about I have to say about 60, 70 degrees. It's beautiful. It feels so good. It feels so good.
Oh, it sounds good. Here we are. We're in the 40s, the mid 40s in Minnesota. But let's talk about Minnesota. I'm really excited because, okay, so the reason why I'm excited is to share some cultural fun things with you. And today is one of those days when we are picking two cities in Minnesota that have like a rich cultural heritage.
Yes, for sure. And I'm super excited for today too because I this is one of the towns that I like when I first moved to America. That's why I want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. So why don't you go first and tell us the story?
Well, it's so funny because when I first moved here, I work in the restaurant industry, and I get to know kind of like a Vietnamese born in Minnesota, and he took me and my family to a steakhouse, and he was like, "This is the best steakhouse that you should try." But it's far away. Yeah, it's far away. It's in Farmington, and I live in St. Paul at the time. It's about like 45 minutes drive, and we loved it. And my mom still talk about it until now. Like so, I never knew where it was. I just knew that it was really far away. Well, fast forward a couple years, and I just know like Minnesota a little bit better, and I realized that it's in Farmington, and and then I moved to Apple Valley. It's next to Farmington. I get to try that steakhouse over and over and over again. So it's
It is so good. And when you shared it yesterday, I was like, I haven't eaten there in like 5 years. And I was like, V, we need to go. Because you're working in
bad.
Farmington for the Parade of Homes, aren't you?
Yes, yes, and lucky enough, I get to work for Parade Home and with Eternity Homes, and we do have a new development in Sophia Lake. Oops, sorry, this is my girl being outside. but anyways, it's a new development in Farmington. It's called Sophia Lake. It's a literally man-made a lake that huge. You guys all should check it out. Um, but yeah, so it's a great development. Is you either face the nature reserve or you facing the lake.
Okay.
Yep.
That is such a great place. So, the both Rosemount and Farmington are in like the Vermilion River Valley, and so it's very lush and green, and they're both farming communities. I mean, I laughed. So you sent me the history of Farmington, and it was like how the city was named. Well, the city was named
Yes.
after a Farmington, New York, and I was like,
I know.
farming town. That's what Farmington means, like farming town. Like why would you name it after a farming town after another farming town? Like I just was like, this is the silliest story ever.
And I thought that it was super cool that Farmington is one of the oldest community of Minnesota.
Mhm.
No, actually, of the Dakota County, and
Mhm.
it was named even before Minnesota being named
Yeah.
as a state.
Yeah, well, it actually became like an official city the same day. Oh no, I'm thinking of Rosemount. Rosemount, which is right next to Farmington, was named Rosemount on the exact same day that Minnesota became a state.
That's
So
awesome.
I know the first town hall meeting. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to share. I'm going to share in the comments for those of you that are watching. In the comments here, we're going to share the Farmington Steakhouse.
Hey, and don't forget to share that bubble soccer game
Tell me
that
about
I.
that.
So I think it was invented a couple years ago. I can be wrong, but basically it's a soccer field game. But then you put a big giant bubble on top of your head, like cover your body, so that you when you run into each other, you're gonna run into bubbles. I shared the link to your Google. I mean to your email. So I thought it was looked super fun. So I
Yeah.
always want to try it.
Yeah. Bubble Soccer in Farmington. And then here's the steakhouse. It's on Facebook, you guys. So just one click away, just go over to it. It is like you can get, I'm going to go back to the steakhouse because it's like you can get euros and steak and like shrimp and like, okay, so those of you that are like a vegetarian that are watching this are probably like cringing and stuff right now. But for those of you that are carnivores, it's like deliciousness, like big
Yes.
greasy plates of like meat. And it's, occasionally you crave that if you're a meat eater. If you're not, they have baked potatoes in salads. They have really great big baked potatoes. Sorry, guys. I always feel bad. It's everybody. There's so many different kinds of people in the world. Okay, and then so Farmington. I'll put the history here too. I laughed so hard when it was like it was named Farmington after another Farmington. I'm like, but it's just farming town. Like, this is me overthinking things. Okay, now I'm really excited to tell you about Rosemont. And you want to know why?
Why is that?
Okay, so there was a movie made by a local Rosemont director, writer, producer. Her name was Lona Williams, or Lana, Lona, Lana Williams. And she wrote this movie that has like all the stars in it, like Kristen Dunst, Amy Adams, Denise, oh, what is her name? Christy Alley, like Brittany Murphy, like all the stars from like the 90s in it. And it was called Drop Dead Gorgeous. And it was about a beauty pageant that oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited about this. Here's about a beauty pageant that took place in Minnesota, and it's just a really funny movie. And it's kind of become like a cult classic. I'm going to share my screen because everybody has to see this. Like, it's so funny. Okay, Drop Dead Gorgeous. Share. Of course it didn't work. I have to do it twice now. Your screen. Here it is. Oh, there we go. See? Denise Richards. That's who I'm thinking of. And this was like the cheesiest movie. Oh my God. You guys, there's this scene with Amy Adams in it where she does.
I fall asleep. It measures my
blood oxygen. No.
It checks my heart rate.
Sorry, I'll share it later. I touched a button. But I'll share it later, and it's so funny. Anyway, Rosemont is actually very engaged in their Irish heritage. There is like a mixture of Scottish, Irish, Catholics. It's a Catholic city. And they love their Irish culture so much. They have clover like everywhere. They have clover in their flags, but they also have a rich history of NFL players there, including, I'm just going to pull it up. The NFL players are Mike Morris, who's a retired Minnesota Viking. Kirk Cousins is from there. Tom Compton is from there, but also two NHL, so hockey players, JT Brown and Tom Pressing. But also, do you remember Pierce Butler? Like the Pierce Butler Road in St. Paul?
Yes. The road names? That I recognize.
He's a Supreme Court judge, or back in the day, and he's from Rosemount. So Rosemount is actually like people, if you're into sports, they really want the 196 school district because of like current professional people that have come out of there. Like it's just an ideal place for people to be. So or that's what I mean. I don't know, things change and age, but that's the history. And so a lot of really great things have come out of these cities, whether it's fun movies or NHL or football players. And so yeah, you guys definitely with the holiday coming around, St. Patrick's Day, they do have Leprechaun Days in July down there, but feel free to go check out some of these Irish pubs. I'm sure they're going to have, it's Catholic, so they're going to have Lent. They're going to have lots of fish on Fridays and whatnot. Probably all you can eat, cod or walleye or something like that. But I love your hair today. I can't get over it.
Thank
You
you.
look so healthy.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys, I don't want to keep you too long because I know that you're in the middle of classes today. And for all of you guys watching out there, I will share the links with the Drop Dead Gorgeous in here, as well as the Wikipedia page for Rosemount, so you guys can see all these professional players and do your own research.
Well, thank you so much. I really, really hope you guys enjoy the Buffalo soccer game too, and let us know how it goes. I'm always interested.
Tomorrow, I forgot what we're doing. Are we talking about what? I forgot.
Yeah, I think we will talk about. I think we have to talk about what we're gonna talk about tomorrow.
I thought we were doing about St. Patrick's Day, since it's like next week and over the weekend. Like some people do things, but we'll figure it out. It's weekend Wednesday. Maybe we'll find something excellent. I mean, it's spring after all.
Yes. Alrighty. Yes. Well, I'm gonna go back to my class. It's gonna start soon. So I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Yes. And be safe down there. And remember, stay safe in the airports.
Mask up.
Okay, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.